He looks so much better with a bath.
Oh, yeah.
We are working today. I just thought we'd show the shop just for a little bit. It's all the action going on in here building these homes. Look at them. Routers, drills. I don't know about Matt over there. Hey, this is a French door. All right, we're building for a customer, Hollings. He's in the military, and Rob built these. All right, these are pieces of glass. This is a Dutch double Dutch French door. Look at your mouth.
That's awesome.
Double Dutch French door. Look at here.
That is beautiful.
See the pins here? See the pins, how they're inlaid?
That'll be great.
The doors in here? Look at that. Is that not beautiful?
That is gorgeous.
Now this, what we did is we purchased oak instead of the pine that we normally would use. It's more stable wood. It's a little more expensive. But as you can see, he's been able to put the weather stripping in. So this is it's short. So you can see it's a custom built French door.
Wow.
And it's a double Dutch door. So the bottoms can stay stationary and the tops can open up kind of like a,
Oh my God.
like Mr. Ed. Remember Mr. Ed? You can open it up. All right. Randy racks. Okay. We're still finishing up. This is for a older custom home that we were doing, and we promised our custom cabinet, so we're fulfilling our order. Look at this. Oh, see, this is a countertop. All right. They only come in about 26-inch widths. We had to add to this one, cut it, router it, done. Rob made this thing look like it's one big old huge piece. Isn't that beautiful? Come across here. Matt's putting a staircase together, so what he's using. Here, let me show you what he's doing. So, you're doing good, but we're watching you.
Oh, that's the first time I'm doing one of these.
Yeah. So what do you call that thing?
Pocket, what do you call it?
Pocket drill, isn't it? Pocket.
Pocket.
Is this called a pocket drill?
Pocket hole.
Pocket hole jig.
Pocket hole jig.
So it has the slope on it, the diagonal. So he'll put it on here, hold it down, drill it in there, and so these holes here, when we put a tread on it, the screws are hidden, and it goes right up in the tread, and it won't blow out the backside.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're doing that all up here, so he can put a riser on here and a tread on here, and all the fasteners are hidden underneath the house, underneath the stairs. But it's hard because it's wanting to come up on him.
Yeah.
What you do, clamp it down every time?
Well, it just takes a little practice. He just
That's
came in
right.
and said,
He's never done it before.
he said, can you show me how you do it? So
Let me show you again. Let me watch the way you're gripping it a certain way or something.
I don't know. I just put the death grip on it.
Put the death grip behind it. Right, you made it look real easy.
Yeah, some of those, that one right there is not going to take. So
Have to move it around.
I mean, I just squeeze it like that, put the death grip on it.
Let your drill.
Yeah, so I'm more like
Hold your weight back on it.
wrenching it
Because
down.
this
Rather
will
than
do-
squeezing it, I'm pulling it back. So my palm is doing all the work.
And then that drill is letting it feed, not pushing it. You're letting it
Right,
feed
well,
in.
This bit's a little dull. Need to get a new one. Yeah,
Probably redo that.
Those aren't going to work because if it doesn't go in at this angle, sometimes they can poke out the side.
Yeah.
And like if they get too far up, then the screw will poke out the top. So I mean, it's calibrated to be just right. So you just got to just really push down on it a little bit harder than that. See, like that one, don't use that one. See how close that is to the edge?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see, is that okay, that's on a riser.
That's a riser.
Yeah, it'll go right through that. And if it was on the tread is an inch thick, so
A little bit
I
thicker.
still wouldn't
That's too far to the edge, yeah.
I wouldn't take a chance on it.
So just move it to the side and redo it, right?
Yes, yeah. Because it's on the inside, and that's the whole purpose. of all this anyway is to hide all the fasteners. You don't have any nail holes to putty or anything like that.
Yeah.
Done, so. Yes. And the reason we have to do this on our stringers is we've got a pocket hole machine, but it has to be a square edge.
Exactly.
You
You can't go the angles.
This
Yeah.
is the only thing that we still do by hand.
And that's something.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to knock them out for you.
These look good down here. Yeah.
You made it look real easy.
Well, after you do
You've done a lot of these,
a
obviously.
few 100,000 of them, you kind of figure out.
So right like this, more. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Watch your.
That felt better.
All
Like
right,
trying to do it that way.
look, you stopped right
I
there.
was using my fingers.
But see, you stopped right here. You have
All
Make
the way
them
to the
make
bottom
them
down
match.
that top bearing switch.
Yeah, I was
We need
using
to
my
get a
fingers instead
Allen
of my
wrench.
palm. I wasn't watching you use your whole. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
You're licking my leg. I thought those were done. That scared me.
let me scoot it back.
Y'all must be making me nervous. I haven't sweated all day and my head's beating up.
Ah, you're on stage. We'll have to let Matt do the last one.
Got another one to do.
Oh, you do another one.
We got
Matt,
two
you need
sets.
to get an Allen wrench and tighten that up right there. That keeps slipping.
Yeah, Allen wrench.
Yeah, but I mean, you can go ahead and, these two are still locked in, so you can go ahead and probably get through that job.
What is that called?
Pocket hole jig.
Pocket hole jig.
Yeah, that's what this is, and it creates the pocket hole.
Okay.
Now, this technique has actually been around for centuries, and in the old school, they used two different drill bits, and like if you find a piece of furniture that's, say, 100 years old and there's a pocket hole in it,
Yeah.
it'll have a hole drilled like this and a hole drilled like that. It did the same thing to hide the fastener. They've been doing it for a long time.
And that's something. And they're all hidden, so you don't see any of the fasteners, you know?
Yeah.
It's behind the furniture.
Yeah, it really ups your look, you know. the
Yeah,
quality.
like
Right.
fastener free.
Yep.
Yep. You put glue on here and screws,
Oh,
all
you
of it.
glue the daylights out.
Got
you
it.
want the glue to cascade out whenever
And wipe it off.
Yeah.
Yep.
If the glue doesn't squeeze out after you put anything together, you don't have enough glue on it. And in reality, these only hold. And I could prove it. We could take a set of stairs.
Oh, yeah.
These fasteners are just there until the glue dries. You can go in any set of stairs that we've built and pull out every screw in it, and they will not come apart.
Ain't
They're
that something?
locked in, they're glued together.
I
The
pulled
glue
a
is
set
it.
of cabinets together and pulled the laminate off, trying to pry the thing apart.
Yeah.
The wood stays on there.
It
Yeah.
will literally tear, break.
Is that just regular Elmer's glue?
Yeah, wood glue.
Wood glue.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool,
Yeah,
man.
we use
Yep, right
Tight
there.
Bond, but Elmer's
Tight
was
Bond
Elmer's
premium?
was the forerunner.
All right,
But
gotcha.
It's the same, yeah.
That right there. Glue everything. Yep.
And we do recommend the Tight Bond 2. It's moisture resistant. Tight Bond 3 claims to be waterproof, but it's not. And it's not worth the added. It doesn't dry. The drying qualities aren't the same. This is the perfect glue right here
Nice.
for woodwork.
Right, right. Well, Matt, show us what you got there, buddy.
I gotta get this stuff painted.
I see what he did was this
Yeah.
way. That made a big difference. I'd use my fingers.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, he used
Beautiful.
his whole palm. I thought he was using his fingers. Makes more sense.
Beautiful. You're going to be a cabinet maker now, ain't you?
That makes way more sense. I was like, I thought
Here.
he was using his finger.
Let me move this out of your way.
I got to do the other one. Let me look at this one, make sure I go the right way. Let's see, this one goes against the wall.
So you got an inside and outside. Yep. All right. He's getting
I
a
was
little
wondering why
nervous.
there was two.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
one on each side of the wall, and then he's wanting to do both inside. And then when you put each step, you put the riser on, screw it, tread underneath. It's a process,
Right.
you know.
Okay.
You know, watching these guys, I wanted to point out to everybody, I think we make our tiny homes look pretty simple. You know, we got the ESP panels, oh, they're great. They throw them up, framing them, and they are very simple, but these are grown men. It's just a lot of thinking. And over the years, like Amanda was talking about this morning about certain things that we've done that we'd like to maybe get patented because there's nobody else doing what we're doing, you know. That process is older, but just what we do. There's a lot of other things that we've actually come up with that nobody knows what we've done this stuff. I've had some people come by here the last, I don't know, a couple weeks that have just been around, you know, been around the industry, been around, they're not carpenters, but they're people that have been in a lot of stuff, and they're blown away by what we do here. And we take it for granted. You know, what we do here, we do it every day. What Rob does, what the guys do out here in the shop, the ESPs, how they're coming together. I know there's some people that think, oh, we don't really know the ESPs yet. We haven't tried and tested them in cold weather yet. And we're getting ready to do that.
Right.
But there's just a lot to this, you know? And for us to still be in business after 7 years and being the least expensive tiny home company in the United States by far, too long, and we still are, even with our up prices, we're still way behind everybody in pricing. You can look at the quality you're getting in here. And you know, we based our whole company on craftsmanship. We're actually physically building each and every one of these homes. And I know other homes are too out here, but not in the price and not in the time frame and what we're doing. And so, and I'm kind of proud of everybody doing this and what we're doing, you know. Look at all this stuff. This is not just junk, you know. And we're wanting to come in here and spray foam, but we never
ask what was about to change.
Well, we never have a downtime, you know. And so we want to come in here and spray foam this for Rob and Josh, for them guys to be warm this winter. And we got to do it. So I told them.
It's changed a lot because we're not doing all kitchens and all kitchens are not custom built now.
Yes. And it was overwhelming for these guys. And we're way backlogged for the company. Now, you all can take that pocket hole jig and you can get that from Lowe's or from a cabinet shop and you can make your own jig. It's if you want to put two pieces of wood together. If you wanted to take this piece of wood and put it against that wood right there.
Right.
You would take that pocket hole jig, lay it on here and drill, right? Drill, and drill. You'd put some glue on here, hold it there, put your screw in that, and drill, and drill, and drill. And that's on there like that.
Okay.
So that's what they're doing, is they're making two 90-degree angle pieces of wood and make it together.
Okay.
And it's on the inside so you don't see it. Out here it'd be nice and smooth. It's like, my goodness, how does that fasten together, you know?
Okay.
I said, my goodness.
My goodness.
How's that fasten together? See, here's our inventory. You know, these sheets are $60 a piece.
And they used to be...
Oh, a lot less than that. They might even be more than that. I'm just throwing that out there from before. I haven't been with Tom to find out what all this is. This is finished grade plywood, you know? We got countertops up here that we've got in stock, our barn wood. Oh. Come here, buddy. Come here, Ace. Where are they going?
They're coming in here.
All right. Come here, buddy. Look, I'm still in your way.
Good.
Yeah. I'm tired.
That's why I carried the cabinet, because I knew you were.
I'd wear me out. See, these are all the pocket holes, Amanda. So there's no fasteners on the outside. Oh, he painted this, isn't it painted?
Yeah, it's painted.
So Rob has painted this. This is a process, man. So as you can see, all the pocket hole jigs are in here, right? In here. Look at all the fasteners. Wham, wham. All these through there. These cabinets will be here. They're heirloom. They'll be here forever. Yeah. Back here in the back, there are more pocket hole fasteners. You don't see them in the front. So back here, you've got all your pocket hole fasteners here, here. All these are hidden. Yeah. You know, from what I've read and what I've seen, most tiny home companies get their cabinets pre-manufactured, like we do now. We buy them. Sometimes they just buy them from IKEA and put them in. And I've always been proud, and I think our customers have always really wanted our custom-made cabinets. They have wanted them. And sometimes I wonder if building more homes is the answer. You know, if we should not. I feel like I want to build a lot of homes for a lot of people, and you want to do it out there, but when you do that, you've got to make changes, because you can't have this like this.
It takes time.
Takes time. And then time costs money.
Time is money.
Yep. Hey Bart, are you going to work on that water heater?
I'm going to take Corey.
Are you? Is it in here?
I'll go talk to him right now.
We're going to meet you in there.
Huh?
Look.
Perfect place that he just stops.
So they've got a water heater they need to repair, and I'm going to show you. It's a tankless water heater, and we're going to, when they get set up, we'll show you what's going on with it. Okay. This one's almost done. We got a delivery, I think this Friday. Music. Lord, where are they all at?
Everybody's got music.
Look, he's jamming. Woo! We used to yell radio. I think they just turned them down, didn't they? Mom's in the house! Mom's in the house! Woo!
That's from Greece.
What is? That's I can't even. Yeah, there's so much noise on here. So I need to go ping it. Let me go ping it.
That wasn't air guitar, that was a wood guitar.
Do what?
That wasn't air guitar, that was a wood guitar.
Let me turn this off right here. La da 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 da. There we go. Here, I got another one down here. Everybody's jamming today. Where we at? Radio! Here we at. I don't know where they're at. Radio! I gotta turn it down. Look here. Oh my gosh, look at that stereo. That's awesome, man. When we get done, you can turn it back on.
When Jeff takes that hat off, he's like Elvis.
Oh yeah. He's singing. Falling in love with you. Yeah, I got weird real fast.
It got weird.
I was real uncomfortable. I didn't like it.
It got weird. Things got weird.
I love weird. Yep. It is going on, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, there's so much going on.
I like it. Yeah. Wow. Now Matt was building the steps. It's going in here. Let me show you kind of where the steps are going. All right. So the pocket holes that he was doing. Isn't this beautiful, Amanda? Hey.
Oh wow.
I think this is the first stick-built 10 by 20.
That's not an ESP?
That's not an ESP.
Really? Okay.
I can't think of one it's not been. So this is our floor plan. It's like an RJO floor plan with a staircase, right?
So regular build.
Regular build. We got
Why is there
another.
music everywhere?
Oh my God! Hey, Carlos, could you turn that down, buddy? There you go. I love music. I wish we didn't have to turn it down. So, he'll take those stringers and fasten them to this wall here, right? Fasten them here. Then when he'll probably fasten them here and then take a riser and a tread, and he'll be underneath there and he'll glue them and screw them together and build this staircase right up inside here. This is 2 foot wide.
Okay.
Okay? So you have this as headroom. So your first step, right here. You're beyond the dormer in the headroom, so now you got clearance. I think in the, what do they call it? The international code is something else, but they got it for a tiny home. And you need, normally in a residential home, I think it's 6 foot 8 inches from the toe of your tread to your ceiling height, no matter where that's at. So I think in the RS, I used to know it all off my.
Yeah.
I've been up late. My mom's been sick. I didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock last night, but so my mind's not firing off. But I think it's 6 foot 2 is for a headroom for a tiny home instead of 6 foot 8. Yeah. All right. Mini split, but yeah, it's all stick built, and I don't think we've done a stick built.
Yeah.
Now this is a 10 by 20. All right, so you've got an 8 foot piece of sheet plywood here. So right here's 8 foot to here, right? 9 foot right there. 10, 11, almost 12 foot of room. Let's just say by 9. Okay? So you got 100, what's that? 108, 12 times 9, 120, 108 square feet. Excuse me. Just in this one room. We have a tiny home that we sell. It's 128 square feet. And this one room's almost that. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And then you've got the picture window, 2 windows here, full kitchen across here, 8 foot of countertop, water heater. Everything's in the wall, as you guys can see. It's done. Ceiling's done. Joists are in. Bathroom, closet, washer and dryer over. Love it. Mini split. This is a full-blown. What I like about this house is you got your sofa. Now the Cardis put their sofa right here.
And I think we're touring it tomorrow.
I thought that was really cool. All right, you guys will love this house. It's a 10 by 20 ESP floor plan like this, and they've decorated. It's on an Airbnb. They have their sofa here, and they're looking. See, they got the plug up high, so we can put a TV here.
Right.
This is going to be on a rental program here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Okay.
And then you've got a full bedroom up top. That's a double dormer, double egress loft. Love it.
Very nice.
And this is Matt. Matt's been building this. Matt is a wonderful builder. You can see him. When he walks in the door, it is nothing but, can't say it.
Yeah, you can't say that.
A's and elbows.
No. Stop. Look.
All the time. Let's go. We want to look at this water heater. I want to see if Bart will get that water heater up.
This dog will not move.
What's wrong, buddy?
He just, he
Yes,
stops
I know,
right in the
I
middle
know,
of
I know.
the room.
Come on.
Bless his heart.
Now we got to get her.
He's following you.
Well, he's been here since he was born. Look up here. Look, that's what you call eating on the job.
That's it right there. Surely you're not going to expect that now, right?
This is the sister to this one.
Yes.
identical. We have another builder on here. This is Chris. Chris is building this. Adam's just building this. These two guys are new builders. We brought this one back in. Jeff was the original builder on it. He had to leave us. We're sorry to have him go. He's been here about 2.5, 3 years. So we're picking up where he was. It was outside, brought it back in. We're finishing it up. Corey, where's the water heater you're working on? Where's the water heater you're working on?
In B's, I gotta go to the white pump.
Oh, you gotta go to it. I got you. Okay, got it. It's off. You know what? The water heater is off-site. I thought it was here. We're gonna work on it. Yeah. It's a local delivery. Yep. All right. So, same floor plan we were just in, but an ESP.
Yeah. With wood ceiling.
Yeah.
Looks beautiful.
Yep. Same floor plan, same everything. Steps are in. Mini split, same spot. Yep.
Okay.
And now this one is our 2-story house.
That is very tall.
It looks way too big to go out that door, doesn't it?
Woo!
Let's go in and see what's going on in here. Come on. So David's in here talking to Tom. Let's see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your problem? We got some problems in here.
No, we got a lot of stuff in a small area. I got the tankless going above this. I got the washing machine, and so my vent's gonna have to. I have no choice. It's got.
Is it stackable?
Yeah. No. So we do.
Combo.
It may not even be vented. Does it say vented?
Huh?
Does it say vented?
No.
Don't vent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I would just take pictures of that and measurements and then cut it out.
Then you know where to go in there.
Yeah.
And then with that, you got a water heater going above it, don't you?
I do, and the loft, which is right at this line right here.
A lot happening here.
Yeah.
So loft, water heater, washer and dryer, gas line, vent going out, and what is it? Would you say another vent?
Yeah.
No, he said some of them aren't vented.
Right.
The dryers. Right. I don't know. So we'll just leave it undone at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I put vents on every line, plumbing wise, so I left enough room for this to go in there
Perfect.
if I need it.
And then you got a width, don't you? Like, what is it,
Right
24
to
inches?
this line right there.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Over to the window.
Yep.
Because here's the toilet. So it sits right in here. Yeah.
Got it. And you got to have this trap, and this trap has to drop at least minimum 18
to
inches.
24, right? Yeah.
Right? So you can't really put anything with your water lines, all that going on.
I got my gas lines run. That was a challenge. I mean, all of it to get it in there.
My biggest thing is how do we, with that water line behind there,
I know, it's tough. With
It's like-
ice and freezing.
Yeah, we got to go around that.
so we got water line back here against the outside wall. It could be you could never do that in a northern home, you know, and this one here, back behind all
I
that.
was trying to think, where do I put the plug?
I know.
Where else do I put the plug? I could go ahead and shove a piece of 1x back here behind this to hold this out so that it doesn't get.
Yeah.
We'll just move it to the left.
Over to here.
The whole receptacle to the left. Take it out.
Over to here, put it over here. And then you can bring them out.
Okay, all right.
And then this one's already pulled out a little bit. I know you got a block here for that,
I
but
got a block so I can run behind it, but I can pull it out someday.
yeah. And sometimes, I mean, we may have even, I don't like a lot of fittings, but it could come out here, run up here, and then go in, you know?
Right.
So it's always a bear. With all that going on, it's hard to put your water lines where they need to be. And then you got to make sure there's no staples going through that on the outside when you put your siding on, you know?
Well, I'm pretty good about following my layout, so it shouldn't hit.
So if you think about it, I was just trying to show them on the film, like you got this wire here, and they put a staple in this right here. That's why that wire's got to be in the middle of that stud. So they don't a fastener doesn't go through it, or this way, so either way. So it's real critical. You just don't drill holes. You got to put them in where they need to be, you know?
That's why I like doing the outside complete first.
Done.
But see, now I don't, so I'm really having to pay attention to where, you know,
Everything
I put
is.
things because,
Yep.
even a vent. I mean, you shove this up here like this, bam, shoot a hole through it. I mean, it's just a
Sure.
bang, but
You could do it.
I
Well,
got a drain down there, so I try to put it in the middle.
well, if that wire was against that,
Right.
you could hit that wire with it,
Yeah.
and then we've got a mess trying to figure out where the short is.
Yeah, I'm pretty good about laying out my studs, so I shoot my stuff into my studs, but still, it's like I said, these holes just have to be as close to center as possible.
Right. Man, it's tall.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't want. I just seen you in here. I thought we'd show everybody what you're doing.
Absolutely, no,
Good.
I'm just running power now at this point, electrical.
Yep. And that's we got an air gauge too, Amanda, in here, so they'll keep their eye on this air gauge, and so if there's a leak or something, they can keep an eye on it, and it'll go down.
That's been at 100 for now 3 days.
Yep. So while he's building, he'll check it every once in a while. Hey, did I hit it? Did I hit it? You know, when he's getting critical areas or maybe where the water line is, you know. Like right here, now this water line is away from the outside wall, so we can put insulation in here. But now when he puts a V-groove across here, he's just got to really watch he doesn't shoot a nail in it, you know. But that's just normal build, what we have to do. All right. Come on, buddy.
He's so.
You know what's weird is that I'm on the phone, I'm doing all this stuff, running a business, and when I go in there, it's so much more concrete. This is where you drill the hole, this is what you do, this is how you do it, and it's done. And it just feels good to accomplish, knowing what you know and it's accomplishing it, you know?
Well, it's good to know. You already know the answers. So when you already know the answers to something, it comes natural to you. What goes on in the office is all challenges because it's like it's a new problem.
And you don't know really if you're using the right answer to get it done, and then you got to research it, and by the end of the day you still don't have, look here, picking up a whole wall, look at it. And that's a whole wall. Watch it. What's he doing?
So he's using the ladder and the scaffolding.
Yeah, so one man, he picked up the whole wall. That's ESP.
To figure out
I love
how to
those
do it.
things. Look at them. So they're lightweight, they're durable, that you can make them look. This one has an arched roof on it. You know what? We got to look at this one. This is another hobbit we got going on. And we had a sawmill come in here. One of the guys, Mike here, has got a sawmill.
Ooh, look at that. Isn't
Look
that
at this
beautiful?
wood, Amanda.
That is
Oh my. See what happened is it got wet, okay? And it made it even darker red. Look at him smelling that.
Beautiful.
You smell it? Is that cedar?
Great.
So he brought his sawmill in here and cut a bunch of boards up. So this one here has got log rafters sticking out. Now, Amanda, where can anybody go in the United States and find a home that's economical and use log rafters and this kind of creativity and still be economical? You know what I'm saying? Come here. Oh, let me get it. Hang on here. Okay, Amanda. So the owner of this is kind of giving us some freedom of creativity. See the boards sticking out? Now those are all cedar boards.
Yes.
And you're about to find cedar boards on top of logs
Wow.
for a ceiling.
Wow.
We're coming in to check it out. Wow, you can sure smell it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it does.
Wow.
It's still, most of it's wet right now.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty, ain't it?
Okay. So I'm sure everybody's first asking, because everybody's like, they're not all like straight together like normal boards. So what they're going to do is we're going to put a black membrane over top of that, so it'll look dark when you look through. You won't see any. You'll see the cracks, but it'll be black. And he wanted to do that so he could show the live edge.
Okay.
So he took 2 boards.
My artistic expression.
That's, that's right.
So Mike's expressing himself.
That's right. So he took the expression. Yep.
That's awesome.
So this is a 2-tiered house. It's got a small arch in this right here. And then up top, it's got another arch, which is, I guess, what is one concave and one's the other, I don't know the word for it. One's this way and one's that way.
Okay.
Isn't that neat?
Now, apparently the windows are going to be round.
What's that?
They're going to be round.
Apparently.
I didn't think he liked that on the last one, or has he changed his mind?
Yeah, Mike's been working with him.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
actually going to be here tomorrow. Yep.
That is true, right.
Yeah, 2 round ones. I don't necessarily like the round. I don't like anything, when you use these logs, I don't like uniform circles. Maybe for the door would be fine, but the door can be accented with a lot of trim and stuff. This might be 2 outside. They might put some lot of neat stuff, but I know on the outside of this, there's going to be some linear, just like swoop real straight lines and uniform lines, you know?
Right,
It's not going to be all organic. You walk on these, everything in here is going to be pretty much uniform except for the ceiling, and this is going to give it that organic look and feel that it's still got some hand crafting. Inside is going to be almost a little bit more streamlined.
Okay.
Not barn wood, not vines and all, it's going to be more clean cut.
Okay.
Right here is going to be a massive window. That another big window right here, Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
57 by 93.
Yeah, 57 by 93.
And I'll frame that on the outside with half logs and make that structural.
Right?
And then I'll do something in here so that's like a little
Windowsill.
and a place to, like a shelf on the top of it for knickknacks and a house of blind that they can
Nice.
pull down.
Got it, got it. That's going to be like a whole picture frame right there,
Okay.
a whole wall. Yep, with logs and flats and all kinds of neat stuff. Is he going with the round windows?
Well, he doesn't really care.
Oh, okay.
I did find 2 trapezoids that are pretty cool. So I'll probably use those over there and then just square them.
So those aren't going to be round?
Oh, hey Dave, what's that glass out?
Is it that? Okay. You know, I made windows on my first Hobbit. Remember I took glass cutter?
You did?
And I made the frames?
Yeah.
And I made the hinges and put some weather stripping.
Yeah.
I love doing that.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun to do.
I know.
You know, because it looks like back 200 years ago, 100 years ago, you know, the windows did. And the only thing is when I did it, you could open them up, and then you close them back, and you latch them. And
Yeah.
also wanted to let you guys know that if you ever build your own tiny home, you want your own windows and stuff, these are so insulated. All right. So let's say you bought this house like we're selling. We sell these houses with these panels just like this, and you can cover them if you will. Watch tomorrow's show, and you're going to see a before and after, more of an after, but I can show you before what it looks like across the street, and then go, boom, this is what it can look like. So the homeowners actually took this wall with all the screws and all the seams and made them disappear on their own, and they're not, you know, quote unquote carpenters, you know. Brian's a jack of all trades.
Right.
But it showed you what you can do with a house on your own. And so you can cover this with an array of stuff. We've had people talk about wallpaper. We've talked about scrap wood like pallets. Lowe's sells wood you can put on it. And he took staples and just face stapled it. Where you see the staples, look good.
Really?
Look great, man. Yeah. So I think the idea of it is to not overthink it.
So when you puncture it,
Uh-huh.
it's protected on the outside. So
Yeah, as long as you don't go all the way through the outside.
this screws in like that.
That
so-
screw's a 1/2 inch screw.
Yeah.
And you see the foam coming out?
And it just goes to the foam.
And it goes through the metal into the foam in the back. And so they're big threads. So those threads grab the other one behind it and squeeze it together. And then what we do, because these are 45 on 2 different angles, and then we spray foam in it, put it together, and we're on it. So,
Okay.
yeah. I like this whole process. I like how it's all going. And then when I walk into the stick frame, it reminds me of just regular builds, how we used to build. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm a builder. I like building homes, and look at him.
I know.
Is he not awesome?
He is so great. He's hanging around you today.
What you think, buddy? Aw. So come back tomorrow, all right? And we will show you a house, a 10 by 20 ESP that has been done by a homeowner here, and it's on the Airbnb in our beach community, all right? Now all of our communities here are $200 a month. What a steal in this day and time. And we're probably, after that, I would like to take you across the street and show you the mountain property. Been doing a lot of excavating. Been quite a bit of rain this week, but we've done some improvements. And just want to give you an update. There's a lot of people. We got over 64 lots over there right now. So there's a lot of people wanting to know when that's going to happen. And then during the same time of that, we have the prairie where the cable's being pulled now. We finally got the cable so we can run our secondary power. I'm hoping, Amanda, 4 weeks we can be done with the prairie and people can start moving on.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. A lot of big stuff going on here. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday on this, September 5th, 6th, something? I can't remember what day it is.
I think it's
the 6th. Yeah. Have a great day, everybody. I'm Randy Jones, 850 Industrial Road, Newport, Tennessee. Bye. Hey, buddy.